and welcome as the train whistles on its merry way across this old wooden bridge. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever, episode number 9. And, well, we're still kind of in trouble actually. Although I've played the game on for 4 or 5 years since the last episode, I'm still not happy with my cargo delivery. The main culprit previously was this character here, this oil refinery, which was producing its smallest production level, 25 limit. That's improved slightly now to 50, but we're still losing money. And these two trains here sort of signify the problem I've got. This is the goods train. It's carrying just 12 goods all the way out there, to Thatcher, and is losing a lot of money. I think it's my most costly train at the moment. Whereas my passenger trains, like this one here, Old Faithful, from Gisborough to Teignmouth, is carrying a good passenger load, and is generally very profitable. So I'm constantly rethinking my approach to cargo here. It's kind of working in the one we set up last time, the trucks here going into Thatcher, and that's doing quite nicely. But if this carries on, I may have to replace that train with trucks, although it's a very long way to Thatcher. Well, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, what else have I done in the meantime, off camera, so I can stop waving the mouse around, is I've added passenger services between Thatcher there and Banbury over there. And there's, as you can see by these little yellow people, that's actually proven to be quite successful. There are 21 people from that stop wanting to go across. So I think the focus today is to keep an eye on this cargo situation I've got here, but get passengers between these two towns by train, which should be more profitable than these slow old buses which we've got going through there at the moment. And as I said, I think in a previous episode, we're going to have the stations here along the north side of the river, so we can then sort of open up this whole area of the map. Staying south of the river, the terrain's more difficult, and there's this thundering great sort of mountain range thing here, which gets in the way. We may well come round in a long loop, or many years in the future, but for the moment I think the simplest route is attempt to make use of the relatively flat ground on that side of the river to put these stations in here. So let's get to it. Now I have, while I've been off camera, I'll go back to my balance sheet, reduced my loan down to 2 million. I had got it up to 3, but I fear I'm going to have to take it up substantially more again to get this route in. I have a policy at the moment of auto replacing my road vehicles, and as you can see that's taking quite a hit sometimes on my profit account, the bottom line, when they all sort of replace at one go. I mean, it's 50-60 grand per vehicle, so that does very quickly add up, so I might have to review that, but I'll stick with a loan for the moment, and hopefully that will give me profits as well. So let's get to it. The first thing to do, I think, is get some roads in here, so we can get passengers up and around there. They can walk if they want from either side of town, and we can set up a connecting bus route as well from the town centre out to the outlying station. So I've already put bridges across there. I did that in an earlier episode. The trouble I've got with this particular series is remembering what I've actually done with you in game, and what you're doing, and what I've done off camera, as it were, to move things along without impacting too much on what I'm trying to sort of show you, and the sort of fun bits of the game. You can call me struggling to make money fun. Okay, and it seems a little expensive, but what the heck. Okay, so what sort of train station do we want in here? One of those. Now, do we want two? We're going to have trains coming in, basically going that way, perhaps up there, and also I want a route coming round from Gisborough and the town south here. I'd like them to go up here close to this goods station, perhaps a passing line, maybe turn that into a 3-track station, but the third track just sort of exclusively passenger expresses running round. but I've tried that before as a sort of test, and it was difficult to route because of all the goods lines I've got going up there. Not there are many left, to be honest. I've had to terminate several of those services because they were just throwing money down the toilet, up in flames, whichever metaphor you prefer to use. I was losing money hand over a fist. Right, now let's get this station in here. We'll stick 2 in there for the moment. We'll make it a medium length, because hopefully it'll increase in use. Oh, and I'm already running out of money. Let's just pause for a second, get rid of that, give myself a loan. So you go up to 1 million. Let's do that, up to 3 million. Let's get that station back. So it's passenger, make sure I choose the right one. I made that mistake before. That is a costly thing to do. I should put the contour lines on as well, just in case they help. It's not entirely flat around here, as you can see. So if we keep it there, because it's a fairly long loop coming around there. That's okay. I think, yeah, over this side, somewhat. Right, decision made. En route between there and there. There was a little sort of gradient here. I wonder if we can keep this close to there's a grey line there. Okay, going to have some up and down stuff going on there. Right, there's roads here. Can we get across? Oh, we can! Well, that was sweet and easy. I didn't expect to be able to do that. With the houses and stuff there. Let's go for a stone bridge. I think where are we? 1903. They can build stone bridges now, can't they? It's much more attractive than that single floor one. We want it to be. It would be nice to take it off that corner there, actually, but yeah, that means demolishing buildings, and they're expensive to get rid of, so we're not doing that. Do we want? If we cut it up there, that's a very short. No, let's give the town room to expand. I think let's take it from somewhere here. Look, terrain collisions. There. Right, off we go. Okay. Again, we'll go stone. 20. Oh, it's even cheaper if I take it further out. Or maybe it's to do with flattening ground or something, I don't know. There's lots of sort of... oh, that's a nice curve there, actually. No, we're not making that a full bloody crescent. Not at that price, certainly. Oh, that's more in keeping. Oh, you see, it's cutting into a hill there. So we're going to have to deal with a gradient. 281. That sounds expensive, doesn't it? Yeah, as soon as we get up there, it does start getting... It would be nice to have houses sort of on this bank as well, but I'm tight for money at the moment, so I think I'm going to try and keep it cheap. They might be able to squeeze a house in there or something. Who knows? Is that any cheaper? I'm not sure. Yes, that is. Right. Oh, that's nice and curvy. Now, can I put a station there? Let's go like it. There. Yeah, see, we're cutting in again, which sure increases the price, but no, we're going to have to deal with it. Just going out where, so it's going to go there. That's nice around there. Yeah, I think that should be okay at this end of town. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, get some rails in. Let's just see what we can do. That's fine. Draw this track out. Probably don't need. I'll bring it out just a little bit anyway, just to make sure I've got that land ready. The game doesn't take it away from me. Right. So what I want to do is move it along the river bank there, I think as close as possible, so I'm not hitting... You see, that's a lot cheaper than going all the way up there, because that will involve tunnels and bridges and stuff. Right. That looks probably the best I'm going to achieve. Yep. Oops, don't go down. 258. Oh, and I've got over the road as well quite nicely. That's handy. I hadn't even noticed that. Right. But oh, I've run out of money already. Actually, if I keep the game going, so it I at least get some profit from my profitable trains coming in. I need to borrow more money. 2 million. It's amazing how expensive things get so quickly. See, there's a nice stretch of track. Oh, that's a nice view, isn't it, along the riverbank there? Well, I've got to cross that. Well, I don't care. I want to go along there. Give my passengers a nice scenic view. That will do, and it's flat, which is most excellent. Flat being important, of course, because it means the trains can keep at an optimal speed without going up and down. That's the problem I've got with the route between Gisborne and Teignmouth. I don't know if you noticed it on the little passenger train we had shown at the beginning, but there is a fairly steep incline coming out of Teignmouth up to Gisborne. How is this going to join on? Wow, 400k. I don't want that bridge. No, I'm sorry, friends. Nope. My engineers have said we don't want to do that. You see, if I go down, it's a whole lot cheaper. If I go really down, it's a whole lot cheaper. I won't go down that far. So that's just 51. The trouble is, of course, is that the train will have to come up again to go into the station. Oh, that's a nice cheap track. I like that. Have you got the impression that I'm a bit of a cheapskate? I'm afraid it's true. Well, actually, that's nice and flat as well. Right, now, what's going to happen here? Oh, that's not too bad at all. Okay, it's a little bit curly-whirly there. Can I do that straight? Well, we don't have high-speed locomotives at this point in the game, so my engineers have given me that as the best route possible, and I trust my engineers. Actually, does that even join up? No, it doesn't. Right, that's better. That does join up. Excellent. Right. Ah, and I've got 337 left, and the cheapest locomotive is nearly 500. That's without carriages. Right, let's move on a little bit. Come on, game. Make money for me. I need money. So you've got these passengers using these these small buses rather, small and slow buses in town. And 26 people, that's a fair number. Well, hopefully, if I can get them up to the station there, I'll make even more money. Oh, I've run into the red again. Oh no! Man, what's going on here? Balance sheet. 696k in new vehicles. Railroad. I bought a new train. Have I got a train running auto replace? Oh, I have. 2 months. Right, I'm going to have to stop that right away. No. Okay, so it's a bigger and better and faster train. No. Right. Replacing vehicles is one thing, but replacing trains is quite another. Okay, right. Now I could, if I rush this forward a little bit faster, will I get back into the black? Made a lot of money. 71, 160. Right, let's pause it there for a second. So I'll stick my what am I thinking? Let's do my depot rather. My depot. Is that what they're called? Yeah, train depot. On here. We'll just run him out. We'll just have a pointless bit of track in there. And the train depot. Okay. And a line. And we'll call this line. If I click in there and type, this will be the Banbury Thatcher Rail Line 1. That's not how you spell Thatcher. R1. Just in case I have more than one, and let's give it a nice bright colour. Like that? Yes. So that from Banbury. Oh, it's called it Banbury as well. That's handy. You sometimes wonder quite how it decides what to call stations. Maybe the first station in the town is simply called by that town name. You need to add stations actually before you can do this. Well, I'm here, so I'll add Thatcher and Banbury. Okay, that's fine. We'll need a couple of bus stops. People could possibly walk up there, but remembering we've got a 20-minute window to get them from where this apparently is one of the game rules. A 20-minute window to get them from where they start from to where they want to go, and that sort of includes walking time and changing transport and stuff. So I'll just put one in there for a moment. And what I'll do is, have we got any of these intercity buses that are running at the moment? And I'll take them off there. There's a bus. No, that's an internal. Oh, there are no buses running around. No, you're not. No, you must be far distant. So where are you going? Which direction are you travelling in? Oh, you're going to Banbury, so you're going out of there. What I would like right, if we... Oh, I need a new route, don't I? Before I can put buses on it. Right, so let's get this route organised. So it's a new line, and we won't use that awful brown colour. We'll use this dark brown. Okay, we'll go from this central station there. Actually, if we go there, why do I want to stop there? What's my land use? That's a big residential area, isn't it? Yeah, let's stop there actually, because the residences are a fair distance from the main bus station. So that will do nicely. So that can go up there, and then you can go to the bus station there. And here, what's the blue? Blue is industrial. So if they come into work, for example, from Banbury to Thatcher, they'll stop there. Yeah, that's a nice efficient line, I think. So that's Thatcher bus rail, as we like to call them. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll reassign you to that. So when you get into town, you'll start taking people. Splendid. We'll do the same in all the way over here in Banbury. So we want another new line. Where's my main bus station here? Oh, it's off the side there. Not quite sure why I placed them in these locations to start with, but I did. So, I mean, I could always move them if I wanted to. And this again, we'll go for the residences. There we go. So is it just going to be the 3 stops in Banbury? I think that's... we could go down here, which is closer to the leisure, but no, that'll do for now. Let's not get too carried away. Banbury bus rail. Okay, well, what colour did it give that? Is that? Oh, I've done this before. I don't actually save it somehow. I sort of press return a couple of times and it doesn't save it. Right, so that's that. Okay, I'll keep that window open just in case. Right, now, have I got any available? Which, are you the one going out or in? Who are you? Right, yes, we can take you, thank you very much, to the Banbury bus rail. I'll give you a new colour as well. That's greeny, whatever colour that is, we'll call you that. Right, I'm still going to need more money though. I'll take out a very short-term loan, honest, another 500,000 to get me a train. So we'll go for that one. It's our fastest, 31. That's more powerful, but it's slower. It's more sort of a small local goods train, really. So buy that. And how many carriages do we want? Where's my money going? My money's gone already. Of course it's gone, I've just spent it on the train. Oh dear, what am I like? I want 3 carriages on there. I think I said in a previous episode how unforgiving, harsh this game can be. It really can punish you if you don't get your finances in order and keep control of your costs. I can't buy that. I can buy that now. 3. That's 33. That's going to have to do. Okay. Right. And that's your suspicion. We're coming up close to the calling time on this particular video. We're in the summer of 1904. Now obviously he's not going to get any passengers quite this early. Has anyone noticed there's a train station there yet? What do we have in Thatcher? Very little passenger interest, but see there's lots of building going on in town, which is good. Well, interesting point actually, I've not paid it that much attention. You can see it building. Well, I wonder what it does if a building is surplus to requirements. I mean, there are games like SimCity. Actually, I want to keep that train in view. Just keep an eye on it. Actually, it's quite a long track, isn't it? Didn't think it was quite that long when I started this. Right, let's... What's going on down here in my troublesome cargo before we leave for the day? Still producing 50, that's good. Okay, goods still being lined up for those 2 destinations. Goods on the Thatcher line are still being produced, but not any great quantity. What I think I might actually do on that Thatcher line, I think he's got too many wagons. Where the heck is he? There he is. So he's for goods. There's no way to make money, is it? Is what I'll do is I'll send him into the depot and take a carriage off, save a little bit of money that way, and hopefully that will help a little bit. I mean, actually, he only lost 41 grand last year. That's not bad at all, actually. Last year was quite good for him. I can keep. If I take a carriage off, that should make him a bit faster. Do you think? Let's hope so. Okay. Where's our new train? There he is. Nice. That is quite a deep embankment there, isn't it? Coming into Thatcher. And distinct lack of passengers as we end this this new year. That's quite sad, really. We should. Is that a bus? No, you're an internal bus. Where's the bus that was going to do the rail route? Has it arrived in Thatcher yet? Good question. Is that it? No. Actually, let me just pause the game for a second while I try and find this. That's a station. Nope. Ah, there you are. Right. Okay, so you are doing that journey. So, what I could do actually is take all these buses off that route so that people have to go by train and there is no route by bus to do that. So I think that's what we'll do. Where are we? We're in Thatcher, aren't we? Thatcher bus rail. There you go. Don't know if it'll make money at this drop-off point. I don't really care, to be honest. Right, one final check. Oh, we've got into the new year. What's my balance sheet look like? Oh, dreadful. 2 consecutive years of huge losses. Well, they're big losses in terms of my current financial position. Lots of spending money, though, on railroad and new train and stuff. Income grew a little bit last year, actually. Very small amount. Probably grew by less than the loan interest I'm paying. And hopefully that will start paying off. Go on, tell me we're going to have passengers here. Not even one little yellow man or yellow person. Must be somebody. Surely must be interested. Ah, right. You're one of the. Where are you going to deliver? No, we'll send you to on the Banbury bus rail. There you go. I think I only had 4 buses on that route. That should be all them got. Oh, ouch! Nearly 500k in the red. At least this cargo is still doing reasonable business. The trucks aren't carrying much. Also, just a quick check on their profitability. So that's Banbury Petrol. Yeah, losing money. And Gisborough Petrol. Oh, losing even more money. That's not good, is it? And Thatcher Oil Goods, I called it. 186. Ouch. Oh, and that one is losing a vast amount of money. Banbury Rail Goods. Do I need to cut you down as well? I think I might do that. Right, I'm going to keep an eye on those for a few more months, and I may, off camera, reduce their carrying capacity. Right, I think that will do it. I'm still not seeing any passengers on my new train. Ah, but we have a passenger waiting. 5 of them. There are 5 people that want to go from Banbury to Thatcher. Right, well that's good news. Oh, and 6 more turning up. Now will they be able to get to the station before the train arrives? Well, this is too exciting, I can't stop just here yet. So, here's our train. How many people? 5 or 11 is he going to pick up? I think they've made it to the station. Hustling through the turnstiles. 7. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, 11. 12. Ah, excellent result. Right, I'm feeling reasonably positive then about that rail line. Ooh, see, look at those cuts into the... That's why it costs money. I like it to be flat ground. Right, I will leave this here. My deficit is reducing slightly, ever so slightly, and we'll call this a day. Thank you very much for joining me for this particular episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment as well, obviously, if you've got any suggestions or help to get me through these early costly stages of the game where profit is apparently, as far as I can see, quite difficult, while trying to keep a reasonably prudent hold on my finances. I could have gone all out for loans and bought lots of expensive trucks and trains, I think, but that's not how I roll. But anyway, I'm sorry, going off on a tangent here. Right, please leave a comment if you've liked it, any ideas, suggestions, any thing you'd like to say really about this mess of a game I'm playing. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if you've not done so already, it'd be great if you would join me for all the future Let's Plays, Train Fever and any other games that I include into my portfolio, if you will, by subscribing. That'd be great to have you along for the journey. But for now, from me, Ajaxpost and Train Fever, until next time, bye bye.